What solutions can the American people expect?
The solution is very simple. It's very simple. There's been a clean continuing resolution on the table for now 39 plus days. And the thing that is frustrating is that the same people who are holding the government hostage are the same folks that voted for this same bill, exact same language, 4 times previously. I know no one wants to play the blame game, but that's just the reality of the situation. So
I say that,
I think
I
the
say
House
that
did its
because,
job on September
to your
19th,
point,
and the Senate needs to do theirs.
I say that to your point because, to your point, it hasn't worked for 38 days. I know that's been a sticking point for Republicans. I know that's something that is dear to the cause here, but it hasn't worked for 38 days. People don't want to see it go to 39 and 40 days. Can Republicans offer something different? Because Democrats, right or wrong, have now offered something different, a compromise. They're calling for a 1-year extension. Just let's take a listen to what Chuck Schumer had to say about this.
Democrats are ready to clear the way to quickly pass a government funding bill that includes health care affordability. Leader Thune just needs to add a clean 1-year extension of the ACA tax credits to the CR so that we can immediately address rising health care costs.
The Hill's Julia Manchester said a moment ago this is a non-starter for Republicans. Where can Republicans start differently from where you were at day 1? Because we're at day 38.
Well, the thing that is ironic about the statement that Chuck Schumer just made is we need affordable health care. No one in this country genuinely believes that we have affordable health care. In fact, we have sick care in this country, and throwing $400 billion as a broken system, it's just not going to fix it. And in fact, it's going to make things worse in the long term. And you don't hold 42 million Americans hostage and hungry over something that your own party created, aka Obamacare. It's just not right. It is un-American. And so what we have to do in order to get this actually fixed is we have to open the government back up. And we're starting to hear from Democrats quietly that they're getting frustrated. They know that in order to have these debates and these negotiations, we have to get things back up and running. Until then, there is nothing that Republicans can do because the Democrats have made their sticking point so outrageous. It's effectively a shakedown instead of a shutdown, and we're not going to do that.
The only solution then you're offering the American people is resume the government and put them in a worse situation when it comes to health care. Because I do think that most of the country doesn't think Obamacare is probably the best solution, but they also don't agree that paying 4 times their premium right now, which is the case for some people, and that's kind of on average, is a better alternative.
Well, clearly you have a bias towards this situation.
I don't. It's been 38 days of the same talking points from both sides, and I think it's frustrating for everyone.
If you want to let me talk, that's great, because I can tell you right now, not a single person is thrilled with the prospect that insurance companies making 237% profits are making healthcare decisions instead of patients and doctors.
I agree with that. There's no disagreement there.
Right now. But we cannot just throw money at a problem to the tune of $400 billion for Affordable Care Act, which, as it turns out, it's actually not affordable. And we have seen where the lie of, oh, you can keep your doctor if you like them, it wasn't true.
Is it more affordable now? If we resume the government, is it more affordable now?
Deserts. That is the challenge that we are facing right now. And again, never in the history of anything has throwing money at a problem made it better. So we actually have to get back to the drawing board. It is clearly an unsustainable program. And even the Senate Democrats yesterday admitted on the Senate floor that, guess what? They didn't make healthcare affordable, and it's not accessible. We're seeing worse results and less outcomes.
Congresswoman, I have to go, but can you offer me a solution besides blaming the other party that the American people, not me, the rest of the American people can hope to see on day 39?
I think the Senate should get to work. I think the Senate Democrats should put their hostage-taking tactics aside, and they should pass a clean resolution. That is the solution.
All right. Same solution we saw on day 1. Listen, I think the American people want the government open. I hope that you and other members of Congress can make that happen sooner rather than later, because the American people are suffering.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.